Сьогодні форум ТВ в українському культурному центрі OMNI у Торонто. І саме сьогодні відбувається ще одна хороша подія, тому що при фундації «Будучність», яка знаходиться у Торонто, відкривається проект «Соняшник». Отож, залишайтеся з нами.
Over the last 20 years, BCU Foundation has distributed over $15 million in support of countless projects to a multitude of organizations across Canada. This is all possible because of the support of our members and donors, and we are proud of the impact that BCU Foundation has made in our communities and will continue to make for many generations to come. To date, BCU Foundation is the only charitable foundation in Canada established by a Ukrainian-Canadian financial institution, and BCU Financial is proud of this lasting legacy. Today, we are proud to be launching our newest designated fund at BCU Foundation. The Project Soniashnyk Fund, which provides humanitarian support to children affected by war in Ukraine, specifically the children of active and fallen defenders of the armed forces of Ukraine and territorial defense battalions. It was about a month or a month and a half ago that Oksana came and made a wonderful presentation to our board. The presentation probably took about 60 minutes, but in the first 5 minutes, I have to be honest, she probably had us when she said orphans of the Ukrainian armed forces. So today, BCU Foundation would like to start and seed the fund with a donation of $5,000.
Пані Оксано, вітаємо. Проект «Соняшник». Що це є?
Це є організація, яку я створила разом з Мотрою Ільницькарів. Ми це рік тому розпочали. Коли я тільки що дізналася про масштабне вторгнення, я подзвонила всім своїм друзям, з якими я вже попередньо працювала в Україні останні 15 років з одним фондом Help Us Help. Я подзвонила їм, моїм колегам, колишнім волонтерам і попросила, якщо я знайду гроші, чи ми можемо створити табір для дітей ЗСУ і полеглих героїв. Кожна людина обізвалася і сказали так, ми готові. Навіть під час війни ми до кінця світу підемо з тобою. То ми зібрали ці гроші дуже швиденько, склали програму і якраз тепер, рік пізніше, ми продовжуємо цей проект. Ми створили фонд при BCU Foundation. Ми тепер маємо право отримувати донати і віддавати tax receipts в Канаді. То це є офіційна організація. Сьогодні ми офіційно представляємо цей фонд торонтонській громаді і надіємося на подальшу роботу.
While parents were on the front lines doing everything in their power to defend the sovereignty of Ukraine, I would do everything in my power to make sure children did not have their childhood stolen by this war. I then reached out to past volunteers, friends, and colleagues asking, hey, listen, if I can raise the money, will you be willing to do a camp? We've all worked together in the past, we're a great team, can we do it? And every single person responded with a resounding yes. I knew then that this was the right path to be on. Within weeks, we had 2 matching donors come forward, and a trauma rehabilitation summer camp for 55 children in Western Ukraine took place in August. I went over for this camp. Using this momentum, planning and implementation for a winter camp for 42 children occurred this past December. I also went back during this time, and my colleagues thought I was crazy, but I knew it was the right thing to do. Not skipping a beat, I, along with Project Soniashnyk's co-founder, Motra Ильницькарів, approached BCU Foundation to try and establish the newly and aptly named Project Soniashnyk as a designated fund. under the auspices of BCU Foundation. Soniashnyk, if you don't already know what this means, is the Ukrainian word for sunflower. As we know, it is a flower inextricably linked with Ukraine as a symbol of resistance, hope, joy, growth, and nutrition.
Сама мета, через те, що я є викладач за фахом і вже 15 років працюю з дітьми, сама мета цієї організації – це є, щоб захистити дітей, щоб забезпечити їхнє психологічне здоров'я, щоб мати нагоду серед зеленої природи Карпат розбавляти дітей, щоб ми відчули свою внутрішню силу і мали нагоду захистити своє психологічне здоров'я. Ми маємо різні майстерні, пару з них є спортові, пару з них є культурні, то ми ще і ліпимо вареники, і навчаємо народні танці, українські фольклорні пісні. Але ще ми маємо дуже великий скіл, напрямок на психологічне оздоровлення. Маємо storytelling, казкотерапія, маємо арт-терапія і різні види терапії. Саме ці табори відбуваються тільки в Україні для дітей, які перебувають в Україні. То ці діти ЗСУ, полеглих героїв, прифронтових чи бойових медиків і територіальна оборона. То цей табір завжди відбувається 2 рази в рік в Україні.
We have a very exciting silent auction with a little something for everyone. From beautiful art pieces made by our very own talented Ukrainian Canadians, Win Kuplowski, of course, this name is very well known. Oksana Havrylyak, who is a mainstay of our community. Please do not miss the beautiful statue of the St. Javelin made from burned Russian tank metal scraps from the town of Bucha. It was hand-delivered to us this week, and we are very honored that it is a part of our silent auction. So I really encourage you all to outbid your friends and family and get to take home some very incredible and unique pieces.
This is a cause that will be supported by not just Ukrainians, Ukrainian Canadians. Every time I tell people about the imminent, about to be launched Project Soniashnyk, they say, that is fantastic. Where can I donate? How can I help? To help the children, the war-traumatized children of our fallen and active defenders in Ukraine, it's the least we can do. Everyone is helping. There is so much help needed in Ukraine. But we've chosen a very specific group of children. Those that have lost parents, those that have both parents or one parent on the front line. And we will provide them with rehabilitative camps. They will be fun, but they're also going to help treat them. And once the camp is over, we're hoping to provide them with ongoing treatment. And there is a cost, but what is fantastic is all of the people that have helped organize this launch, I as co-founder and my other co-founder Oksana Ritsina, we've gathered together volunteers. Some of them are professional psychologists and other professions that deal with treatment, but we all want to do this pro bono. And getting people to do that now, when I will admit, some people are war fatigued. Ukraine has been in the news for over a year, but Ukraine didn't want to be in the news for this. Ukraine just wants to develop. So what our plan is, we're going to help these kids and these children. Our motto is planting the seeds for Ukraine's future, because they might become the leaders of a free, sovereign, and no longer, I'm sorry to say, terrorized Ukraine.
Many here know about BCU Foundation. Many know BCU Financial, intertwined. They are a pillar, a cornerstone of our Hromada, the Ukrainian community. They help youth, culture, history, Ukraine, Canada. And for me, my relationship with Oksana Protyukchij, who is, yes, the president and CEO of BCU Financial, began with a t-shirt. I was the director of a camp, and I wanted the girls that were going to get a t-shirt, 120 of them, one of them came to me as well, I wanted them to wear it. So I call this woman just out of the blue and say, can I have a few more dollars so that these girls will actually wear them? Because then I can get female t-shirts. T-shirts they'll wear. And Oksana, without a blink of an eye, of course. Now that's a trivial story. On February 21, 2014, after we all, and many of us I think were, watching 3 days of horror on Maidan, I looked at a picture of a man who had died on Maidan, holding his little boy, a baby boy. And it was the end of the day. I tend to call Oksana at the end of the day. She's so busy. I think she knows when Matri Ilnichka is calling, okay, what's the idea now? And I said, Oksana, we need to help the families. And out of that one call, Nobesna Sotnya, the Heavenly 100 families have been helped and will continue to be helped with a designated fund. Now, at this juncture, it was December, just past December. Now, as you who are involved in business know, December is a bad month to go to knocking on someone's door that happens to have a year-end, looming holidays, Sviata. But Oksana and I went and we presented this possible designated fund, and with your support. And I say this not just to you as the president and CEO of BCU Financial. I say this to you as a mentor who has, since December, advised, given very good and wise counsel. And she thankfully brings up the age, because when all of our team gets up here, you will know why I'm called the senior director. It's pretty obvious. So I'll help that age group, right? You will help. You're helping me. But we need mentors like you. We need women who are able to juggle everything. This isn't just juggling plates. This is juggling platters. When you have personal, family, parental, children, and sometimes grandchildren, gratuluję, babo, it becomes pretty difficult. And I'm not meaning to be sexist here. Husbands and men are joining in that. So thank you very much. We look forward to working with you further. You know when I call, I have good ideas. So дякую тобі і прошу, пам'ятка тобі.
Дякую, Мотрі. Дякую вам і гратулюю. Ми дуже радо вітаємо цей проєкт «Соняшник», пану Оксану Грицину до нас і її цілий колектив. Мета їхня співпадає з нашою, це є допомога Україні, це є допомога дітям, які батьки або загиблі, або тепер є в армії на фронті. Так що ми щиро-сердечно їх вітаємо, хочемо, щоб вони мали успіх і щоб, як всі наші проєкти, щоб вся користь, вся увага була на Україні і допомога її.
We cannot tell how many kids have become orphans, having lost their fathers or mothers or both parents, but we know for sure that their number will be shocking. This war has also brought deepest, unrepairable physical and psychological traumas to the women and children who became victims of brutal sexual violence, to children who witnessed the deaths of their parents or grandparents or just civilians on the streets. This is why such funds as the Sunflower Project, where children of the armed forces and fallen heroes will have access to psychological support, are so important. They will have the opportunity to undergo psychiatric and medical rehabilitation, not only in the summer camps, but also throughout the year.
At this time, I would really love to call upon our distinguished patron. In place of Christian Boris, Christina Roman, representing St. Javelin, and the entire team of St. Javelin, who have generously supported Project Soniashnyk from the very beginning. It speaks volumes about the incredible work and drive of this intrepid team at St. Javelin, that a simple question of, hey, can you help make this happen? And the response simply was, yeah, absolutely. And this is music to any community activist's ears. So please, without further ado, a resounding applause for Team St. Javelin.
Дякую.
Hi everyone.
So, if you could all please raise your glasses to the continued success and never-ending loss of energy, strength, and drive to run Project Soniashnyk, to make it as successful as possible, and so that we really, truly change the lives of so many children in Ukraine who never asked for this war, who never asked to have their childhoods taken away. So please raise your glass to Project Soniashnyk as Sing with Ukraine sings another lovely toast song. Дай Боже.
Для програми Форум ТВ у Канаді Костянтин Сніцар та Лариса Ваюс.